dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright.
What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey!
All aboard the holiday special, now loading on track 29. All aboard!
61, 62, 63. Oh, no. Well, there's one missing. My holiday is ruined. Oh, thank goodness.
What do you got in there, Lois?
Keys to all the other suitcases. Brad, here's your ticket.
Thank you.
Lois, yours. I do not understand how you can travel with only the one bag.
You'd be amazed at what I can fit in here.
Final call for the holiday special. All aboard!
Well, I'm not boarding until I get today's newspaper. Oh, thanks, Elephant.
Elephant! Where's your luggage?
Well, Elephant only travels with one trunk in it.
Aren't you coming with us?
Assistant wanted for Christmas delivery. One night only. No grouches need apply. Sounds perfect for you, Elephant.
A part-time job on Christmas Eve?
It won't be the same without you.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Happy holidays, Elephant.
Say, aren't you Sharon, Lois, and Bram?
Why, yes, we are.
Would you like an autograph?
No, I'd like you to get on board the train. We've got a schedule to keep. All aboard!
Oops, kids, let's go.
We won?
We two.
We three.
Whee!
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle, jingle bells, jingle, jingle all the way. We're singing, oh, what fun it is to ride. We'll take a one-horse open sleigh.
You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells. You gotta make them sing and really ring them bells.
It's such a happy thing to hear that ting-a-ling.
You gotta ring them bells. Sing it again. You gotta ring them bells. You gotta ring them bells. You gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear that ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them, swing them, ring
Just made it.
Oh, boy, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun.
Fun is not exactly the word that comes to my mind.
What these people need is a good dose of holiday spirit.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Hanukkah. Yuletide greetings. Help me, guys. Joyeux Noel.
Feliz Navidad!
Happy holidays.
Excuse me, is this the way to the club car?
Well, it might be, but good luck getting through this crowd.
Thanks.
Excuse me, sir. Is that seat taken?
Well, let's see. Yes.
Could you just put it up in the luggage rack?
No.
What's
What's inside?
I'm glad you asked me that. I've got 22 varieties of tinsel and other holiday decorations that will lend a spirit of joy and goodwill to any decor. Now beat it.
According to this blueprint of the train, the club car is that way.
Thanks.
Did you remember to pack the wrappers?
Come on, everybody loves bubble bath. Bubble bath makes a wonderful gift.
My brother's gonna think we're trying to tell him something.
Well,
Hey! Why don't we give him the earmuffs?
oh, those are gonna make him look like a goof. He might think we're trying to tell him something.
Excuse me. Would you two like to sit together? We could change places.
Oh, don't be silly. Here, hold these. Anyway, I think we should find a box for these, and maybe we can give them to somebody else. Just like your brother, you know what happened the last time.
Chocolate. Shh.
I'm sorry to bother you, but did you see a glockenspiel and a trombone go by here? I hope nothing dreadful has happened. Oh, never mind.
That is one ugly tie.
Well, it's either the tie or the bubble bath.
Oh, some choice.
What do you think? Is this not a nice tie?
Well, I don't...
Well, let's see how it looks.
Want one?
Thanks, honey. I would be glad to recycle your wrapper.
Okay, thanks.
Little one, where's your drum?
Gave it to that man over there. He said he'd watch it.
Gee, 4 candies. You're killing me on this deal here, kid. Yeah, okay, tell you what I'll do. I'll give you 1, 2, 3 candies, and I get to keep the slide.
I get it back at the end of the trip, right?
Hey! No slide, no noise.
Sharon, are we there yet?
These people are starting to get on my nerves.
Grammy, that new look, it's gotta go.
Hank, you're it!
Oh, what happened?
Why'd we stop?
What's going on?
Is everybody all right?
It's a disaster. We have a dented trombone on our hands.
As long as there are no dented children.
Wait a minute, quiet, everybody, please.
Your seats. Come. We'll take care of everything.
Hey, who put you in charge?
We belong in charge. We're children's entertainers.
And what are we supposed to do?
Exactly what you should do in a case like this. Around.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming.
This does
Sweetheart, what's the matter?
I'm afraid that we'll be late. My mommy and daddy won't be at the station.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be there waiting for you no matter how late we get in.
Families are like that.
There's gonna be a big Hanukkah dinner. Everyone's gonna be there.
And you will, too. You know, last year a friend of ours just about your age went to a family meal and oh dear.
What happened?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Well, okay. This is the way she told us the story, like this.
Whenever there's a holiday, my family and I, we always have a family meal. My father bakes the pie. This year my mother said to me I could bring a friend along. So I asked my friend the elephant, but it somehow turned out wrong.
See, an elephant has an elephant and an elephant where the tusks are put. And an elephant likes her elefood, and she's elegant when she's in the mood. But you don't know how it'll make your
an elephant to a family meal.
My friend walked in with a heavy stomp that shook apart the room. And when she sat in Grandpa's chair, the whole street heard the boom. With her giant trunk, she sucked right up the pie my father made. And then she sprayed the dinner guests with Grandma's lemonade.
See, an elephant has an elephant and an elephant where the tusks are put. And an elephant likes her elephant, and she's elegant when she's in the mood. But you don't know how it'll make your family feel. So don't bring an elephant to a family meal.
She ate the roast in one big bite, and still she wanted more. So out she stepped, and where there was a wall, she made a door. But family is family, and they said I could come back. And now I've learned no elephant. Next year I'll bring a yak.
See, an elephant has an elephant and an elephant where the tusks are put. And an elephant likes her elephant, and she's elegant when she's in the mood. But you don't know how it'll make your family feel. So don't bring an elephant. We won't bring an elephant to a family meal.
Wait a minute. No one's getting a family meal unless we get this train moving.
We're going to freeze. They're going to find us frozen stiff in the spring.
How much longer do I have to sit next to little Susie Sunshine here?
How much worse can this trip get?
It's terrible. This is annoying. I have 3 appointments tomorrow.
Stop, everyone! This is holiday time. We're supposed to be cheerful, merry, and bright. There now. That's better.
Well, at least now we can see. We can see ourselves freeze.
Hey, I'm an experienced traveler. There's nothing to worry about. We'll be moving any minute. This kind of thing happens all the time.
But what if it's something serious?
Well, why don't we ask the conductor?
Where are we going to find him?
Try the club car.
Which way's the club car?
That way.
And now, from the glittering stage of the club car, the holiday special proudly presents the sizzling vocal stylings of Sharon, Lois, and Bram. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
From Nova Scotia to the Sunset Strip, somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight while the moon is bright. He's gonna have a bag of crazy toys to give the grown-ups and the girls and boys. So dig, Santa comes on big. He comes a-calling when the snow's the most, and all your cats are sleeping warm as toast. And you're gonna flip when old Saint Nick plays a lick on his peppermint stick. Oh my, and come flying from a higher place and fill the stockings by the fireplace. So you have a Yule that's cool. Cool Yule. Play it cool.
Bram, take a
letter. North Pole 10000. Dear Santa baby, we're writing to you. Don't know what to get us, we'll give you a clue. It's got a clarinet, hot as it can get.
Yeah, man. Doobie 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 doo down.
Plus a crazy bass in a look-down place.
Oh, man. You do it now.
And a set of keys that can really please.
Ooh, please me now. Do ya, do ya, do ya, do ba, do ba. Santa baby, now I hope you understand. What we want for Christmas is a hot swing band. You scabble me, you scabble do.
To the Sunset Strip. Somebody's gonna make a happy trip tonight.
While the moon is bright.
He comes a calling when the snow's the most.
Yes, he does.
And all your cats are sleeping warm as toast. And
You're gonna flip when old Saint Nick plays a lick on his peppermint stick. Oh my!
they come flying from a higher place. And fill the stockings by the fireplace. So you,
Oh yeah, have a Yule that's cool, real cool, baby. All you crazy cats, tell 'em trio.
have a Yule that's cool.
Candles, snow, and mistletoe, and all that jazz.
Hey, come on, you guys. Only babies cry. Here. Oh, hey, don't worry. There's nothing to worry about.
But what if we don't make it home for Christmas?
Oh, no. The train will be moving again in just a few moments. You'll see.
Here he is, everyone. We found the conductor.
Where have you been?
Conducting.
We were hoping you could tell us what the problem is.
Well, you might say the train sort of conked out.
Oh, that's kind of technical. Can you give it to us in layman's terms?
Honey, this is serious.
Well, you might say we kind of lost power.
Oh, that doesn't sound very promising.
Well, we'll be going again in just a moment, right?
Right?
That's entirely up to you people.
It'll be okay. Yeah, only babies cry. Come on.
What does he mean it's up to all of us?
I am not shoveling coal in his engine,
Maybe it's up to us to go and get help.
but we're in the middle of nowhere.
Let's see. North Dakota, Nova Scotia, nowhere. Look, Lois, we're not in the middle of nowhere. We're southwest of nowhere, see?
And we're in luck. There's a train station just a mile down these tracks.
Maybe we can find help there.
It would probably be quickest if we went through these woods.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean, we? That's a mile of frozen tundra out there.
Listen up, everyone, listen up. The three of us are leaving for a station just down the tracks.
And with any luck, we'll be able to find someone who can help us all get home.
Wait. What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
How long before the oxygen runs out?
Oh, I know what these people need. Someone to lift up their spirits.
Great idea, Lois. How about you?
Me? What could I do?
A bell song.
All right, if I must, then a bell song I shall do. You've got to ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear a ting-a-ling, come on.
Come on, Lois. We won?
We two?
Oh, all right.
We three.
Look what the wind blew in a lovely gust of winter. Jack Frost, where have you been? The snow is here, it's time to play. Maybe a snowball fight, or maybe we'll go skating. Then take a ride tonight. Do you have a one-horse open sleigh?
Can't you see the weather? It's freezing cold. I can hardly feel my fingers or my toes. Last December I got frostbite on my nose.
But I absolutely love it when it snows.
Oh, keep your icy weather, we'll stay warm inside together.
Don't let the day go by, the snow could melt tomorrow.
You go enjoy the snow, we've other things in mind to do.
Like what?
Pack your things, we'll go downtown today. Right away, see a play, maybe a ballet.
Are there any swans?
No, but picture all those pirouettes, minuets, and crepe Suzette. Not at this ballet.
What about the swans?
Dancers dancing lightly. Heaven knows how they pose on their toes. Don't you want to go?
Only for the swans.
What I do too.
I don't like the swans.
Wear a tutu.
What, you don't like swans?
Why don't you too?
About the swans.
Come with me.
When winter chills the air, I love to sit by the fire with a fuzzy blanket on my knees. Could you bring another cocoa, please?
Don't you want to go outside with me and build a roly-poly snowman?
Sounds like fun, but darling, sit with me by the fire. Comfy and cozy and toasty, warm and tender feelings everywhere, and the smell of brownies in the air.
I don't get it when there's so much fun outside and games you haven't tried.
It seems a waste of time and such a crowd to
sit there by the fire. Where are the brownies? Snoring by the fire. Waiting for brownies, starving by the fire.
Get her the brownies.
Winter, winter, my, what a lot to do.
Spring is abloom with daffodils, and summer's alive with whippoorwills. The fall is ablaze with a glorious haze, and the sun's on the run in the ripening days.
The winter is best as you get to get dressed in a big woolly hat and a purple vest.
And the music they play, and the loves that they lay, and the warm cozy night with the fire burning bright, and the family and friends, and the friends and friends. Let us know, let us know how we love it so.
I think we've been going around in circles. I don't think we're ever going to find our way back.
I smell smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire, and where there's fire, there's heat. Follow me.
Well, this is a new perspective.
Oh, I feel like a piñata. All right. All right. Christmas dinner.
Oh, no! We're gonna be cannibal casserole!
We are not cannibals.
We're trappers.
Animal
trappers?
Yep. Vegetable trappers.
Hey, Peapod, look at the size of this eggplant.
Hands off the produce, bub.
Hey, you guys have made a mistake. We're not vegetables. I'm confused, Peapod. What's he talking about?
Okay, just I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I ask you this. What color is an eggplant?
Purple.
And what color is this?
Purplish.
I rest my case.
Look, we are not vegetables! We are children's entertainers! We're Sharon, Lois, and Bram!
Sharon, Lois, and Yam.
I heard a yam. I heard a yam over.
Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
All right. Prove it.
Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you too. Boop boop be doo.
Sorry, it was an honest mistake.
You know, Thor, I've been mixed up with Sharon before, but never with an eggplant.
Oh, don't mention eggplant. You're making me hungry.
Don't you guys have any food at all?
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of food. We got dried fruit, plenty of baking stuff.
Yeah?
But we don't know what to do with it.
Why don't you bake a cake?
Ah, where's your cookbook?
Oh, Thor, where's our cookbook?
I used it to start the fire.
Sorry, a little louder for everyone to hear.
I used it to start the fire.
He used it to start the fire.
I used it to start the fire.
You used it to start the fire.
Don't worry. We know a wonderful recipe.
As I sat in me window last Christmas, the letterman brought it to me. A little gilt-edged invitation saying,
Hey, trio, come over to tea.
Well, I knew that the Fogartys sent it, so we went just for old friendship's sake. Though I knew that the first thing they'd feed us was a piece of Miss Fogarty's cake.
There were plums and prunes and cherries. There were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nutmeg, cloves and berries.
and a crust that was nailed on with glue.
There were caraway seeds in abundance. 'Twould work up a fine stomachache.
Twould kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Yes, it would kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Wanted to try it, but really it wasn't no use, for we worked on it over an hour, and we couldn't get none of it loose.
Till Sharon came in with a hatchet, and Lois came in with a saw. That cake had been baked with such powers for to paralyze anyone's jaw.
There were plums and prunes and cherries. There were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nutmeg, cloves and berries.
And a crust that was nailed on with glue.
There were caraway seeds in abundance. Sure 'twould work up a fine stomachache.
Twould kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Yes, it would kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Miss Fogarty, proud as a peacock, kept smiling and blinking away till she tripped over elephant sneakers and she dropped her false teeth in her tay.
Hello, she said, you're not eating. Try a little bit more for me sake. Oh no, Mrs. Fogarty says I've had quite enough of your cake.
There were plums and prunes and cherries. There were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There were nutmeg, cloves and berries. And a crust that was nailed on with glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance. Sure to work up a fine stomach cake. Twould kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Yes, it would kill a man twice after eating one slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
Yes, it would kill a man twice after eating one slice.
But they said it was right, I could swear to it life.
And they troubled the priest when they throw into a mace of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake.
When you leave out the rice
And you take out the mice.
you're left with the slice.
That tastes pretty good.
We made it!
Finally, shelter, help, oh, and warmth.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My holiday is ruined.
I don't think we're going to find any help around here.
Maybe there's a telephone or a telegraph.
Or a hibernating bear.
Let's not wake it.
Wait a minute. It's not a bear. Sir? Excuse me.
Hello?
All aboard! Oops, I must have fallen asleep. Hello, who are you? Oh, wait, don't tell me. The ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future, right?
Actually, no, we're Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
Cute, you got names now.
Do you know anything about trains?
A bit. Yeah, I'm the station master.
The holiday special is stuck out there with a whole load of people who want to get home.
And the conductor said it was up to us to find someone to help us get it rolling again. Do you have a repair crew around here?
No, but I know how to change a light bulb. Yeah, but of course I've been out of light bulbs coming on 6 years now.
Why don't we go back to the train? It's nice, it's warm, it's clean.
Oh, Oh, wait, please don't go. You're the first visitors I've had in 6 years. The train doesn't stop here anymore. Yeah, and it's Christmas.
No, we really must be going.
But it wouldn't be good manners to let you go back out there without sharing some Christmas cheer. And lucky for you, I've just made a potato stew.
Well, there's scarcely enough in there for you.
Nonsense! I have to track down this four spoons. Yeah.
Well, the train isn't going anywhere.
And maybe someone who knows something about trains will stop by.
Here we go. This one might give you some problems.
Say, when was the last time this was lit?
Oh, my. I guess it would be when the very last train came through here. Oh, those were the days. When people took more time to enjoy things, not always rushing off. This room was the most wonderful place to be during the holidays. It just lit up with joyful reunions, families together for the holidays, your grandparents and grandkids and mums and dads. It was like having a family.
One tiny spark and a candle is flickering. What a sight to see. Just as the room is aglow with a golden light, something glows in me.
For each little candle lights up a memory.
And the memories show a distant night and the loving light of the candles long ago. When my grandpa sang,
Happy Hanukkah, die, to you. And my grandma sang, die,
die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die, die. Happy Hanukkah, die, 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 to you. Hear how the songs that were sung keep on echoing, beautiful and clear. All of the people we loved are beside us now. Can't you feel them near?
one, then there's two, then there's light shining everywhere.
All the world seems to know. Every year we'll be standing here, lit by candles long ago. Lit by candles long ago.
Well. And who are all these people?
These are some of the people from the stranded train. What are you doing here?
We got worried about you.
Speak for yourself. I just want to know if there's a candy machine around
I'm
here.
gonna have to find more spoons.
Who spent all that money on scented soap?
Well, who spent all that money on ugly wrapping paper?
Yeah, don't you kids go wandering off. I want a straight line starting right here. Bundle up.
Oh, these people! It feels like old times!
Hey, do you know what's wrong with our train?
Is there a repair crew, or do we have to walk all the way home?
And where's the candy machine around here?
Not exactly like old times.
This is outrageous.
I
am.
Now, wait a minute, Debbie. Quiet, please. Come on, sit down. We all want to get home, but the train is broken. Let's make the best of it.
The least we can do is show a little consideration to our host.
It could be worse. You could be hanging by your ankles.
Is it safe to come out now?
Come on, let's spread a little holiday cheer.
Yeah, let's light this place up like a, what's the expression?
Christmas tree!
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stockings, we may be rushing things, but get the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute.
It hasn't snowed a single flurry.
But Santa dear, we're in a hurry.
So climb down the chimney, turn on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen.
Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now.
For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now.
For we need a little music.
Need a little laughter.
Need a little singing, ringing through the rafter. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now. Fa la 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 la, right now.
Hiya, Nicholas. Long time no see.
Too long. May I?
Of course.
Yeah. All aboard the holiday special!
I guess you learned what keeps the train going.
We did?
Wait a minute. Everybody was in such a grumbly mood when the train stopped and the lights went out.
And as soon as everyone stopped complaining and started sharing,
The train started running again.
Oh, great. I'm going home on the Karma Express.
Are we right?
Maybe. Of course, it might just have been a loose giggle pin. All aboard.
Well, we've got to be going.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you. I haven't had this much fun in years.
Why don't you come along with us?
No, I have a lot of chores to do tonight. Have a safe journey.
Thanks, friend. Merry Christmas.
Shalom.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now.
Once in a year we hear the bells ring and visit our neighbors. Together we sing.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. With peace, joy, and understanding. With peace, joy, and understanding. With peace, joy, and understanding. Throughout the new year. Once in a year we forge through the snow to visit our neighbors and let them all know
Of friendship and love, good neighbors abound, and peace and goodwill the whole year around.
peace.
Pace, salam,
Shalom. The words mean the same wherever you're home.
Why can't we have Christmas the whole year around? Why can't we have Christmas the whole year around?
You can have Christmas each day of the year if each day of the year you spread joy and good cheer. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a peaceful New
Friends, this has been the most unforgettable Christmas Eve we've ever spent.
We won.
We too.
We all.
I wonder how Elephant's part-time job turned out.
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stockings, we may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now.
this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute.
It hasn't snowed a single flurry.
But Santa dear, we're in a hurry.
So climb down the chimney, turn on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen.
Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bar. For we need a little right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Need a little Christmas now.
Thanks for joining us watching Candle, Snow, and Mistletoe.
We really hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
I sure did. It's been a while.
You know, it's not just a TV special.
Indeed. What else is it?
Well, it's an LP.
True. It was a touring show.
It was on Broadway.
Yes. And we toured all over North America. It was very exciting.
It was in the Palace Theater. I had Mickey Rooney's dressing.
Do you remember when we first saw our names on the marquee? I remember you had a camera. We walked out into the middle of the intersection at, in front of the theater. Traffic all around us, so we could take a picture of ourselves on the marquee.
And I do remember that.
You had the camera.
Well, that's why I remember it.
Yes. As Bram said, it was more than just a TV special. We made the recording, and when we rehearsed for Candle, Snow, and Mistletoe, the recording, we rehearsed in Toronto, and it was hot. There was a heat wave, and we were rehearsing during a very hot summer. And then we went to LA. That was the first time we ever made a recording outside of Canada.
That's right. And when we got to the recording studio, the head technician, he took every microphone in the whole place, and it was a lot of them, and placed them in a row on stands, each one of them. And we each sang in each microphone to see which one sounded best with each one of our voices. And they were all different.
He was terrific. He was a lovely guy. We had a lot of fun in LA. We were working with the engineer who worked with Glen Roven, who was the producer of the record, and Eric Casimiro, who was an overall producer and a great friend as well. They came to us and said, we want to write a Hanukkah song for you. And we said, oh, that's not going to work. It has to come out of the tradition. And they were very lovely. They said, don't worry, if you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but let us give it a try.
But they created a new tradition.
It's a beauty.
And we really hope that it gets into people's heads and stays.
It's a wonderful message. It's not just a Hanukkah message. It's a message about family and tradition and being together and memories. It was quite lovely, and actually we were all pretty emotional in the recording studio when we made it, because everybody started thinking about their own families and people who are with us and people who are gone. It was quite a lovely moment.
People we loved are beside us now.
It's a great line. It's a brilliant song. I had forgotten the woman who made the costumes was very famous making costumes, I believe, for ice skaters. Frances Defoe. I'd forgotten about that. The costumes were fantastic. They were sort of traditional Victorian. We wore heavy coats. We were dying of the heat. But that's just part of what you do.
Now, I thought if she was designing it that I was going to be wearing shorts and tights, but it didn't work out that
It's
way.
too bad, because you look good in tights.
Oh, my legs are my best feature.
I'm supposed to say that, Bram.
Well, no, I'm serious. Look.
You're so silly. We had fun making the show when they dumped all the snow on us. That was, a lot of kooky things happened. we could tell them about my least favorite part of Candle, Snow, and Mistletoe. That was hanging upside down, where we kept turning and turning and turning, and I was ready to kill someone.
Well, it was upside down is not as easy as it looks.
Well, we practiced upside down. If you recall, we practiced the day before the shoot, and they hung us upside down, and it was fine. But the day of the shoot, I believe that there was a mistake made in the way the ropes were hung way up high. And they were somehow twisted, and that's why we turned. That part was not funny, but hey, it's showbiz. You do what you gotta do, right? If you're gonna get sick, do it later. I didn't get sick.
I was just gonna say you didn't get
No,
sick.
I didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. He just kept spinning himself. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't stay still enough, and you're spinning yourself.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think when they wrote the show, they tried to create us as with characteristics that are part of us. So Lois and the many suitcases, believe me, that was true.
Yeah,
absolutely true. I like to organize stuff and figure out what's happening and stuff like that. So I think that part of, I had the purse with many things in it. And I don't know that that's quite it.
No. I just kind of took things as they came. If it came from here and it belonged over there, I took it from here and I put it over there or there, depending on how I was feeling at the time.
I love the message of the special. The message, in my view, being that when people are kind and they work together, problems get solved. And I think ultimately that's what we saw when the train got going again and people started being nice to each other and working together.
And working with real professionals. It was lovely working with people who had been in things before and knew how to.
Are you talking about the people in the special?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the actors, the other actors were fantastic. And the kids, as always, the kids were terrific. They do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They figure it out and they have fun.
sometimes
they don't.
Things what they're not supposed to do.
I remember the parents of a couple of the kids who were in the special have a restaurant in Toronto, and every now and then they would bring food to rehearsals. That was a bit of a treat. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a kick for me to have my daughter on set regularly, but she also was in the special. She's wearing a beautiful coat, and she's in the beginning scene, and I get a kick out of seeing that. Maybe you can find her.
Dan Redican, who's an actor, who was on the train with us, was a neighbor of mine.
That's
we lived on the same street, and we waved at each other from our bicycles.
And he was on the Elephant Show as well, and the museum show.
That's right.
Remember Maria, who was fighting with her husband about which gifts to give their relatives? She was hilarious. They both were hilarious. And she's a famous actor. She's in
Big Greek Wedding.
And she was in Mamma Mia. And she's very successful. And we had important people like Maria and Dan and all the other actors. A song that we initially rejected and came to love is Cool Yule, which we said, no, we're not going to do it. It's not for us. And somehow kept getting re-entered, snuck back in, till all of a sudden we were doing it. And are we ever glad we did?
Well, we were all dressed up. We were dressed up to the nines, except the two women, Sharon and Lois, did not have any nail polish. And I said, you can't do this without nail polish. And they went off and they got
Is that right?
their nails polished.
Oh, that's
and then
hilarious.
we shot the show.
I remember not that. Who wrote that fabulous song, Bram?
Steve Allen.
I wonder if any of the people watching this know who Steve Allen
Not the
was.
kids, but the parents and
Or
grandparents.
grandparents, maybe, yes. Explain who he was.
He was everything. He was a comedian. He was a musician. He was
a
an
host.
interviewer. He did everything.
Yeah, it was funny.
You know, that show was supposedly a Christmas and Hanukkah show, but really it was inclusive for everybody. It wasn't pushing any kind of religious message. It was just the feeling of the season, and that's what I hope we got.
I hope so too. It was about basically candle, snow, and mistletoe is not religious. It is about kindness, about the way people treat each other, and it includes everyone with that spirit.
So, thank you for joining us. We had a great time.
Let's do it again next year.
Okay. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you too. Boop-boop-be-doo.
Candle, snow, and mistletoe. Well, should I start?
Yeah.
You're so silly.
Yeah.